morning, you. I'm Sari, too. It's time for some reading of some Genesis. We left off, we was with Abram and Sarai and Lot, and they were headed out to Haran. I never did look that up. I had a busy day yesterday, and it was aggravating. We'll discuss that after we read some Bible. I got to get some Bible in me to start this day. I don't even know where we're at today, kids. But I'm starting to take notes. I'm trying to improve my organizational skills or something. So yesterday we went from, let me see, oh Lord. My chest hurts, you guys. I figured out why, but we're at 12, 1 through 5. Now we're at 6 through, let me write this down, January 16th. This old lady just blows on and on and on, don't she? Half time she don't make no sense. So we're Genesis, my lung hurts bad. Genesis 12. 6 through, where's that little doohickey? I need to learn the name of that. Oh, that's only down to 9. We only got 3 here. It must tell us something good. I don't know who wrote this part of the Bible, though. I used to have a little book that told me all this good stuff. So now here we go. Sarai and Abram, I guess Lot is Abram's nephew, huh? So here we go, Genesis 12, verse 6. And Abram passed through the land unto the place of Sichem. I got to figure out where these places were. I know where was, Sichem. Unto the plain of Moreh, and the Canaanite was in the land. And the Lord appeared unto Abram and said, Unto thy seed will I give this land, and there builded me an altar unto the Lord who appeared unto him. And he removed from thence unto a mountain on the east of Bethel, and pitched his tent, having Bethlehem on the west, and Hai on the east. And there he built an altar unto the Lord, and called upon the name of the Lord. And Abram journeyed, going on still toward the south. Thank you, Lord, for the word. So I guess we're still moving Sarah and Lot and Abram around. And he just told him his firstborn, his first seed's gonna get all this. Let's figure out where that's at. And there's a great controversy coming pretty soon. Where were they? Hai. Bethel, not Bethlehem, just Bethel. Is it the same thing? I don't know. So that's what we're doing. We're still moving these guys. So I guess that's about as far as we go with that one. I need to see what Jesus says this morning. That's what I need this morning. I need a little bit of Jesus in me. When we left off yesterday with Matthew, Jesus is still talking to his disciples. Was it 33? 42. Oh, that's where we were swearing. We're not supposed to. So now we're January 16th. We're gonna go 38. We're still in 5, ain't we? 5, 38, 2, 42. I have no idea what Jesus is going to be talking about today. Let's get to her. What did I say? 38. This is Jesus speaking because it's in red. I guess that means quote back in the old days. Oh. Again ye have heard that it hath been said by them of old time. Oh, we done did that one. I'm dumb. 38, fool. Okay, here. Now ye have heard that it hath been said, an eye for an eye and a tooth for a tooth. Uh-oh. But I say unto you that ye resist not evil, but whoever shall smite thee on the right cheek, turn to him the other also. And if any man will sue thee at the law, and take away thy coat, let him have thy cloak also. And whosoever shall compel thee to go a mile, go with him twain. Give to him that asketh thee, and from him that would borrow of thee, turn not thou away. Thanks be to God for the word. So Jesus says, turn the other cheek, buddy. That's hard to do, you know. It's really hard to do. I guess you're supposed to consider the source, you know. Like when them soldiers and everybody like crucified him, he turned the other cheek, buddy. You know. He asked the Lord to forgive them, for they know not what they do. And I guess that's the whole point of it. They don't know what they're doing. They're just running on emotion. Instead of thinking this stuff through. Turn the other cheek and let them hit you again. Because it ain't up to us to be judging or punishing. I mean, maybe it'll come down the line, you know, because we got to have some kind of law and order in our society. You can't be just letting people get away with taking advantage of others, and you can't keep turning your cheek. You can't keep giving them a cloak if you run out of cloaks. I got no more to give. You got it all, buddy. Can't get blood from a beet, you know. That's a hard one to grasp today, in this day and age. Turn your cheek. But I think you can defend your property. I mean, you're not supposed to lay down and just let somebody kill you, are you? I don't know. That's a hard one. That's a difficult one. Turn the other cheek. Yeah, look over there and grab a baseball bat. No, I'm just kidding. Yeah, Doc thinks I got a blood clot in my lung. I kind of thought that too. Because I'd never had this kind of pain before. But I don't know what was bleeding. I never coughed up no blood. Now, I got to think about it. I don't think it is. I think it's just pleurisy. See, your lungs has got this lining around it that slides when you take a breath, and then when you take a breath. Well, they took part of my lung out. So now I got this big old pleurisy, and my other part of my lungs got to fill it up. So that lining around the lung, when it gets fluid in between there. And my last cancer where I got radiated was right at the very top, right next to the pleural. And Doc said it's got pretty good scar tissue on it. So I don't know. We'll see. We'll let them do their thing. He wants to give me this new medication for breathing easier, but I don't know. I don't think it'll work. And I'll tell you what, I gotta grumble right now. I gotta grumble. This HIPAA law stuff, I don't understand it. I'd like to read it. I think it's dumb that they did that. See, they're trying to separate us. Years and years and years ago, like when the plague come around. Don't tell nobody you got the plague, just go out and have everybody killed when you breathe on them. I can't say that. YouTube's gonna flag me on that. Don't flag me, please, YouTube. That's how I lost my other channel. I said something they didn't like, I guess. They don't tell you what you can and cannot say. But back in the day, you know, when I was growing up, they had a paper, the newspaper. They didn't tell you who went to the doctor, who went to whatever. But they told you who was admitted in the hospital. You know, which was actually a good thing because if there's nobody around, if somebody knew that you went in the hospital, your neighbors would come over and make sure your animals were fed and, you know, your kids were fed and do anything for them, you know. How are you going to know if somebody needs help? You know, they just all, I mean, you could tell them, don't tell nobody what's going on, but why don't we just go back to the old-fashioned way where, and then people would get well cards and flowers and, you know, get well soon and well wishes and prayers but now nobody knows, so the government just took away your friendlies. Lovely. Idiots. That's a pet peeve of mine. When they used to ask me who can know, I said, tell everybody, I don't care. Put it in the paper. Send them all I don't care if they have all my records. Ow. What are they going to do with it? Nothing. Idiots. They think too much. Man, that mattress is so nice, you guys. Oh. When I first opened it, it was smooshed like this. Oh, no. And it was only about yay long, about yay wide. So I laid it in the floor and it said it's going to take 48 to 72 hours. So I laid it on the bed. It's kind of big for the bed. I'll show you. I'll swing the camera around. You can kind of look at it. My house is trashed again. I got a sink full of dishes. I got this stack. I'm afraid to put anything on the floor. I don't have anywhere to hang my clothes. I have 3 sets of clothes. Most days. I got my pajamas. My nighties. And then I got my sweats and stuff I wear around the house. And then I got my floor layers I got to put on to go out in 15-degree weather. But I really don't have nowhere to hang them, And I ain't gonna, wash a load of clothes. I'm gonna have to wash them hospital ones because people in the hospital are sick. But my pajamas and my sweatpants, I wear 2 or 3 days in a row, I wanted that potato soup so bad last night. I was just too doggone tired. I ordered me a sub and I asked for extra onions. I didn't even get an onion. And they didn't even cut the sandwich in half. My Lyft driver coming back yesterday, he didn't know English, didn't even know how a 4-way stop worked. Said he was from Haiti. I know a little bit of Spanish, so I kind of picked up what his directions was. So thank goodness I know how to say car and red, because when we got in my parking lot, he's coming in like a flying little carro rojo, carro rojo. And so then he knew to park next to the red car. Thank goodness my neighbor's got a red car. He seemed like a nice guy, though. I don't know if he's here legally or not, but probably. If he ever gets pulled over, they'll know, but I don't even know what I'm going to do today. No clue. How you like my hair after I used that Caress body soap on it? I ain't combed it this morning yet. It feels better than that other crappy shampoo that is supposed to be like Head and Shoulders from CVS. That stuff is bad. It made my head so greasy. It was nasty. Ooh. I'm gonna go back to using that $1 stuff I got from Dollar Tree. Actually, that stuff's pretty good. I don't use conditioner on it either. I just wash it. Well, there's 20 minutes gone by, so let's say the Lord's Prayer and get on with our day. Our Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our trespasses, as we forgive those who trespass against us. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom and the power and the glory forever and ever. Amen. You guys have a blessed Friday. I'm gonna go find me something for breakfast. I don't even want to think about breakfast. It snowed again last night. I guess that's something to do. Talk to y'all later.